Hi, my name is Liz and I'm on a journey to lose 70 pounds, and one of my goals along the way is to increase flexibility and increase my hip mobility. So I do a 5-minute routine every single night to help achieve those goals. Let's do that together. If I'm not coming directly from a workout, I like to start with these 90-90s just to get my hips warmed up a little bit. The goal eventually is to be able to lean back and get your knees all the way down to the ground, but mine don't do that right now, and it's okay if yours don't either. We're gonna work our right side first and then we'll move on to the left. I'm gonna start the timer right here. Placing our right foot forward, we're gonna lean right into this lunge. We should be feeling this in our back left hip. And if you wanna elevate this stretch a little bit, you can take your elbow, put it into your knee and lean down into the middle. This starts to feel a little bit spicy if you're doing a lot of exercising and a lot of walking, especially in this back left hip. All right, let's move into our pigeon. Left leg stays exactly where it is, and we're leaning this right foot forward so it's bent, and we're just gonna lean into this. I feel this a whole lot in my back right glute, and my left leg is staying straight all the way back. We've got about 15 more seconds here. This one can also feel a little bit spicy. Anytime you're doing a lot of walking or a lot of sitting during the day, your hips can just get really tight. It can be super uncomfortable. All right, coming out of that, you're gonna leave your right leg exactly where it is at a 90-degree angle. You're bringing your left leg into a 90-degree angle, and you're gonna lean forward. We're stretching a very similar pose to our pigeon stretch. We're just letting up a little bit back here, and we should be moving a little bit more towards that center line. We're just holding this for a few more seconds. This one feels really nice to me. All right, come up. And you're going to lean right back into your hands here. You're gonna have this leg staying flat on the floor, and your right leg is gonna come up in a figure 4. If you're not feeling this too much, you can always press your hand into your knee. But for me, I feel this enough as it is. And we're just holding this for a few more seconds. And then to stretch our outside of our hip, we're going to lay down and cross our right leg over our body. And where you go might be very different from where I am. Your leg might be all the way on the ground. You might be a lot more flexible than I am right now. You might be less flexible. Whatever it is, that's okay. We're out here practicing and just trying to get better at our hip mobility. Just a few more seconds. All right, let's come on up, and now we're switching to our left side. So we're gonna have our left foot forward, and we're doing the exact same as before. We're gonna come into our lunge. You should really be feeling this in that back right hip, and you can press that elbow into your knee, lean into that, and make it a little bit more spicy. I like to move really quick through these because I wanna show you guys the best ways to have a stretch that you can do every single day. Even if you're only stretching for 5 minutes, it's still better than stretching for 0 minutes. Move into that pigeon pose. And if something feels really good and you wanna lean into it, that's totally up to you. Lean into what feels good. And the most important part about this is that you're taking the time to stretch out your body. Just a few more seconds here, and then we're gonna come to our 90-90s. All right, leave that left foot where it is. Bring this right foot back to a 90-degree angle and lean into that center line. As a busy mom, I always try to make sure I'm doing things that I can make sure that I'm doing every single day. And some days, I really only get about 5 minutes of a stretch in. Some days I can take the time and take 20 minutes to get a stretch in. It really just depends on the day, and it depends on what I'm feeling for that day. We're gonna flip around. Your left foot should be coming forward. I have a little bit more flexibility on my left side, so I'm able to put my left foot forward a little bit more, but your side might be different. It's your body. This one can feel really good if you're sitting all day long. We've got just about 5 more seconds here. then we'll come back up, and then we're gonna go right into that figure 4 pose. I did these the opposite way for the right side, but that's okay. There's not a certain way that you have to do it. Whatever feels good, whatever your brain's remembering, whatever is stretching. You should always feel a little bit of stretching and maybe some spiciness, but not pain. If you're feeling pain, you're going too far. And I just want you to back off a little bit and be kind to yourself, because flexibility is not something that you're gonna get on the first day. It's something that comes with time, and practicing is the most important thing, and taking time for your body. So that's all we have for today. If you liked this, I would love for you to watch this, every day, or whenever you're having some hip pain and you want some mobility. I would love for you to hit subscribe. I'm going to be posting more things like this, and this is my very first long form video, so thank you for joining.